Share your thoughts with us. Tweet at LOL Esports, hashtag C9 win or hashtag CLG win, and we will update those as we get through. Afromir gets a shield out, and that's all he can do.
Yeah.
Sneaky can just dodge out on the Howling Gale immediately.
Just trying to keep the wave away from their turret, but now with
Mantra.
early assistance, the slow can make the spear land.
Now they have to watch for Smithy. Oh, the Fate's Call takes away the explosive cast damage.
Teleport though.
Very well timed. They're in a bad spot for this one. Looks like they've already been able to split it. Zion Spartan coming in, slicing Maelstrom, goes down. First kill picked up. He can tag one more if he gets the Storm Mark on, but it's not going to be it. Balls actually comes in very strong, and with Incarnation having command.
So maybe there's an opportunity to find those things. Oh,
possibly.
No turret for Zion.
Slicing Maelstrom will stop some of the damage. High stays out nicely long enough so he doesn't get marked up too much with those marks of the Storm, and they make it out. A kill onto Zion Spartan in the top lane.
Basically not there, right? I know Pobelter goes aggressive.
That gives Incarnation a lot of room to walk around. A nice shockwave!
He turned around!
Incarnation looking to make the plays. He's in the minion wave, but he might have it. The flash forward.
CLG is behind the curve as far as playmaking. They're trying to make up for it now, but they're chunked low and engaging a fight.
C9 still has to work as a team, even if they feel like they have the advantage going in. They get routed by Counter Logic Gaming. Balls is in there by himself. This could be the command shockwave. No, it's already been used. Remember, just in the previous fight in front of the turret. So that can
now it's actually C9 who will be late to this Dragon, but Cloud9 who wants to pressure off the Dragon. Smithy taking a lot of damage. This is going to be a conflict.
Big ultimates down.
Oh, spear landed.
630. That's going to be a hit from Double Lift actually to take down Dragon. Counter Logic Gaming now bouncing the entire team of C9 back. A good ult from Pokemon. It goes down.
Oh,
the flash from Zion Spartan, and the spell shield coming in from Double Lift saves their grasses. And they're now about to get out of this one. 19 on the clock. I think this fight's going to be just slowing down a little bit.
Wow. Whew. The narrow escape. Oh, Hive missed his jump over the wall.
Double wards again.
They see him, man.
Hi, you're very, very crazy. He knows what he can do, baiting him in. It's going to be the lockdown on the tether over the wall. They take down Xmithy. They get his ultimate. How are these fights even still continuing? Yep. Feels good. Feels good. Oh.
See who's faster.
Well, when you flash forward, you're going to get an advantage in the fight. Can't be too sneaky about that situation. The Talisman of Ascension still use everything they could do.
Leave them open to Baron, and they also lose wave pressure, but it does look like they prepped this pretty well. Can they get a pick? Flash still down.
Afromir gets hit immediately. So that's within 5 minutes. They are continuously going after him in that cooldown. Dragon's alive, like you said. Stopping number 3 is quite big, so CLG can't start to turn on that Baron button or that Dragon button.
Where CLG, they needed to be more of a team. The squishy guy without flash shouldn't be the first one into ward. It should be your tank jungler. Instead, Cloud9 going for a flank engage.
A lot of pings from Zion. He's in the pit behind the entire Cloud9 team, but he can't seem to get his ult on. It's already been used, and it didn't provide much. Cloud9 fought Zion in his slicing Maelstrom while keeping the
build it on your top lane instead of that Spectre's Cal for balls. But that's a discussion for another day. CLG moving their move speed to go in.
Incarnation, that's going to be the focus they need. He does not have Azanias to be used in this one, and CLG start to find their priority targets. High is going to be next. Emperor's Divide. Do they still have the vision, though? Over the wall. It's the soldiers that give it to him. Pobelter gets what he needs on that play. Now on to balls. Counter Logic Gaming find the perfect fight once Zion Spartan had his flash up to engage it.
Just like that, a massive goal deficit, and they get a 4 for 0. That's one of the things that happens. Talisman for Lemon Nation had been burned in the previous attempt.
Right.
I think he didn't have it up there. No Righteous Glory. Incarnation caught out first, so no shockwave coming through. No Aegis to stop the Kennen and Azir massive magic damage coming in. Though going for a pick right now, I think.
Oh boy.
Even though they're not necessarily grouped up. What a strange start, but they might get Incarnation again.
Oh, wow. Mission Impossible. Xmithy going around. The shockwave hits the rest of the team. Very nicely keeping Zion Spartan out of range of Incarnation, but they have to use a lot now to get up. Pobelter setting up base in the mid lane on the side of Cloud9. That might be enough to just start wiping out the team. They get C9 so spread, they don't even know how to reassess and get back into the fight.
It was very unexpected, too, because Double Lift was pushing the top lane while that fight was happening. And, oh man, they're just going to continue to dive. They have so much strength right now.
What a play by Xmithy to somehow squeeze himself in. They keep continuing it. Usually you don't remember the guy that passes the ball off, but you will this time. What a play from the entire team to keep that one going.
bit trapped in the base.
This now kind of got weird.
Kind of awkward.
A little bit.
They don't want to be here.
All right, good catch.
But if they get the minion wave, they can probably take the turret. They think they need to get out of there.
I love how they keep walking to the gate as if it's going to open once for them. Backing off. Oh, Bolter! So close. And close on that as well. Zion Spartan was ready to take a javelin for his teammate. A good slowing barrel, dropping the legacy of Shurima. See how long they can keep him from going back. 40 seconds on Baron, so they can't deter him that long. Well, that can only happen a few times. I'm sure C9 will be looking for it again.
Speed!
Especially if they just go straight on a double lift. He's going to be flashing out of the initial twisted advance that did connect. And
right back at you.
Turn in. Zion Spartan, no flash, gets twisted advance by Balls. A great stop of the slicing Maelstrom. The Insania's coming out to stop the command shockwave damage, and Smithy doesn't even take that much. A nice pop. That's the hit coming in from Pobelter. He goes down in his attempt to get the fight in his team's favor. Counter Logic Gaming and C9 now staring eye to eye, trading blows back and forth, but yet only one person has fallen on both sides. The flash from Lemon Nation over. It looks like they've finally broken apart in the fight. Zion Spartan could lag a few more tags of the Storm. The same fight happened with less summoner spells.
There's no turrets in the mid lane, so they can just go.
Why wait? You don't have to. Into double lift, that's a spell shield. Twisted advance can happen a lot quicker than spell shield can.
It's a lot of shields on him.
Get to Balls, they can't help him. He flashes out. The shockwave goes in as well as the Fate's Call. They're gonna get knocked up and popped up, but when CLG hits the ground, they're running and gunning for the rest of the members of Cloud9. Sneaky, can he get the red buff? Gets the movement, gets the speed, into the brush, uses the orb, and he gets the kill. High now on the bot side. One spear kills Aphromu. Double lift keeping him safe though as the bodyguard. And again, Cloud9, as soon as the batting order comes back up, they're right to the plate. And CLG has lost this one.
Just awesome team fighting we're seeing in this game. The double zonies as CLG tries to die Sneaky. The shielding of Incarnation. Incarnation flashing over wall to get the angle and provide the shield from
my God, you gotta be kidding me.
And that's probably Baron. Double lift wants to make a hero play, but dude, you are outnumbered 1 versus 3.
Outnumbered, outclassed in a 3v1. Difficult to do, but an attempt that almost had to be made by Double Lift. 40 minutes on the clock. Baron finally taken by Cloud9 after a huge tug of war. Exactly how CLG did it last time.
Side waves are being pushed.
Themselves a lead. Lemon Nation speeding up the entire team with the mantra. Incarnation rather over the wall. A few hits back as well. Shurima goes up in the mid lane on second tier turret. CLG know they've kind of expended their initiation on that one. They're gonna have to hang out. Just the Sivir ultimate there. Not too much, but they back off. Righteous Glory, nothing to follow. Somewhat looking for this still, at least to get the poke into range, get CLG on the back foot.
Really interesting trade of flashes there. The initiation potential from Gragas for the flash of Incarnation.
Yeah, good call.
So that means Zion Spartan could still flash blows on him.
I can't see them disengaging this fight fully.
It's a tight corridor.
There's a Talus. Oh my gosh, what a Howling Gale.
Cloud9 does not want to get trapped in a tight corridor with those CCs, but if it's spread out like this, that's kind of what they want.
Can't just fight the Callista like that. She's going to dodge you out, but High tries to go into the backside with Balls. A bit of a mistake. That kill did not cancel out anybody. They are going to keep alive here. Aphromu can still add some shields from the backside. CLG now on to Sneaky, and Cloud9 continuing to try and pressure
Sneaky!
Sneaky, however, could be alive. He gets locked up. A last mark of the storm from Zion Spartan to shut him down. 60 seconds across the board. I'm not about that fight because it's the one they wanted. Finally, CLG not held up behind their base turrets, trying to dive past the Sivir. That seemed like the most optimal fight, and C9 spread out immediately once it's not happening at the right time.
They have the Callista secure.
They
can secure with it. It goes down so fast.
Lemon Nation also picking up a Ludens. They're getting a little bit more damage from the support here.
Gotta go fast.
It is low. It is down. It is Sneaky's, and Xmithy dove in. He tried. Karma goes down immediately. Lemon Nation cannot start to shield the team, but that's a good hit from High. He takes down Xmithy. Pobelter pushes everyone in the pit, but I don't know. They may be able to fight from here. Now
they are trapped.
The soldiers, however, they are just creating a needle pit right now for Cloud9 to sit in and shredding them to pieces. Double lift getting kills. Zion Spartan and the rest of the team playing that one nicely once again.
That might be game. Cloud9 got trapped in a corridor. That's exactly what they didn't want. It's just Sneaky alive. Can he be a hero?
Yep. Into the minions. Nice job there as well. Kind of prevented himself from getting locked down with the marks of the storm. Maybe a bit of a breather. They have
Rush Hour versus Sneaky.
Yeah.
Right now. I think they can't go for it. Because of the Zion Spartan kill, Zion Spartan got a little bit ahead of himself going for the early inhibitor. Did not expect the home guard Sneaky. but it's still 45 seconds and a minion wave for CLG.
They're going to try for it, Jack. They are absolutely going to do this in the eyes of Sneaky.
Nice
They
exhaust. They gotta go.
They're going to go to the turrets.
That's it. That's it.
Absolutely zero him out. They knew the play all along. They were putting the pieces in order, and they checkmate Cloud9 after 50 minutes. That kill breaks the even score, 22-21. A hard-fought battle, down 5K gold twice in the game. CLG takes out Cloud9.
Said that every time Cloud9 plays CLG, it's going to be a good one. And this may have been the best one we've ever seen. 22 kills to 21. Cloud9 has come so far as a team in the last couple of weeks, but not quite far enough. Just a few inches away, it felt like. So many team fights back and forth down the stretch. CLG just coming out on top. In the end, it was rush hour versus Sneaky, because after we still had the exhaust, they could dive the Nexus turrets and take them down. Much needed win for Cloud9, and that is a heartbreaker. Sorry, much needed win for CLG.
Right.
And that is a heartbreaker for Cloud9.
Heartbreaker for Cloud9. A fantastic birthday present for Doublelift. Happy birthday, Doublelift, as well.
Happy
into
birthday
victory.
to him.
Getting that
Him and After
victory
were the
win.
lone survivor in that last fight.
They were setting it up very nicely. Cloud9 with beautiful initiations throughout this entire game. We see now the potential they can put up, but it can still fall to the wayside there. The mistakes still somewhat in the end game. I don't even know if I want to call those mistakes, just great plays from both teams in the end. For the inside story on that nail biter, let's check.